come some more cops now, so and they're radioing. I'm sure that they have some questions for me. Good, how are you?
Good. Secure part of the lot.
Yeah,
Unless
you don't
have business, you can't be in here.
I do have business. I'm a investigative journalist.
Okay, still a secured part of the lot.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Do you have your ID with you?
I'm not going to give you that.
Okay, you're required to. You're in secured part of the lot. You're going to be trespassed.
So can you let me know where? First off, you can't trespass here on public property.
In a secured part of the lot.
So where is the sign that says authorized personnel only?
It says police vehicles only.
Yeah. Do I have
Secure,
wheels?
there's a
Or
fence around
I
it.
don't have any wheels though.
This is not a public access. It's over there and up at the front of City Hall. So you're welcome to go to those spots.
Unfortunately, you're incorrect.
Let's go.
I mean, you're saying that sign.
Let's go. No. Let's go. You got to step out of here. Let's go. There's a public area over there. Public area right at the front of City Hall.
But there is zero sign saying authorized personnel only.
There's a fence around it. There's a police
it's wide
vehicles
open.
only.
It says police vehicles.
Vehicles in here.
Well, you drive them, but I didn't drive in here.
Let's go.
I walked.
Let's go. Let's keep
That's it.
You can film from back there.
Well, how come there's private vehicles in here? Those police officers' vehicles or what?
Some are investigators. It's all kinds of city vehicles.
Okay.
This is a city lot.
And what's your name and badge number?
Badge number's 81.
What's your name?
Perimeter.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
96. Stop one. Do you have your ID with you now?
I sure don't.
Why not?
I'm not a public servant. You are.
You're working yourself towards a criminal investigation, which would make me...
For what though? You say I'm trespassing.
You are getting towards trespassing here. We've asked you to leave. You're not leaving.
But I'm asking you a simple question.
I'm asking you to leave and step outside to where the public is allowed to be, and you're refusing.
I'm trying to talk to you about it because I don't think you're right.
Okay, and we can talk out here.
Let's go over here and then I'm going to come
Very
back
well.
in here. All I can say is that. So who's above you that's here?
I am the supervisor on duty.
Okay, because I've got two sergeants now that don't know what they're talking about. All right, here, we're on the other side of this. Police parking only. Now, again, let me ask you a question. If I go around to some of these other doors, you can back up 6 feet.
You have a mask on?
You can back up 6
I'll
feet.
put my mask on too.
You
if
can
that'll
back
make you
up
feel
for me
happy.
6 feet. For my safety and for yours.
So I'm not going to stand in the middle of the parking lot for you.
Okay, well, you can stand over there behind your sign. You're making this very difficult. Okay, and
So-
this can go one of two ways.
Really?
Yeah, so this can go one of two ways, okay? Either A, we can have a respectful conversation and a good dialogue,
Nope.
which I think is important right about now, because this is going to be on the internet.
That's fine.
Or, I've asked you to step away from me 6 feet, for my safety and for yours. Do you have a body cam on you, sir?
Nope, it's running in the car.
Okay, well, where's the car?
There's a car right over there.
Okay, and I'd like you to step over here so I can see you.
I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay, well,
Thank you, though.
then I'll step over here, since we have a problem.
We put on our masks for you.
I appreciate that. So, number one, what does the sign say? Can you read this to me?
You can read it just fine. You are shining it with your camera.
Yeah, so does that say police parking only?
It does.
Okay, so where does it say authorized personnel only?
I want you to look at the fence. Look at the fence all the way
And this
around
big
area.
giant hole in the fence, right?
So that police officers can park their squad cars in here.
That's fine, I have no problem with that.
Those are the rules.
Those aren't the rules. The rules are clearly stated right here. It says police parking only. So now we've got kind of a problem, don't we?
Your interpretation of the rules.
It's no. I'm using a very direct. I'm using a very direct. No. You're doing that. You're interpreting it for your agenda. What I'm telling you is this is a very direct sign. It says police parking only. Now I'm asking you, do you see wheels? I'm fast, but not that fast. And I wouldn't run from you either, by the way, just to be clear. I have no ill will. I'm doing an investigative story on a police department that seems to have a problem
We
with
are
that.
more than happy to answer questions for you. But you're in
Great.
a secured area.
This is
that
not a
that
secured
way.
area. It doesn't even say that. All it says is police parking only. I don't know how it could be any more clear than what it says right here. Police. There's 3 words. It's not.
You're obviously trying to.
No,
push
I
an
don't
issue.
want to. I don't want. You're pushing the issue.
Trying to make a reason to get in here and look around, which is fine. You can do that, and I'm telling you what.
You just
we've
told me I
done
could.
here.
Thank you. That's all. It was that simple.
You're manipulating words, but hey, it is what
You
it is.
said you're making a reason to get in here and look around at squad cars, and that's fine. Okay, great. Why are we
A
arguing?
reason, not whatever. I'm not going to play word games.
But I guess I'm just wondering why we're arguing here. Because you came out, you approached me, you wanted to argue with me.
No, but I told you can't be in this area. You can step out here. We'll talk to you. There's public areas.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you. I want to finish doing my investigation.
Okay. And You haven't told us who you're investigating
I don't need to. I'm not required to tell you any of those things because two things can happen.
Normal investigators.
I'm going to finish my sentence now. So two things happen when you tell somebody what you're doing, okay? Number one, everything gets flawed and skewed in whatever direction, okay? Now, I try to keep it professional. You want to be upset about the fact that your sign doesn't state what you're saying it says, that's one thing, that's on you. But what I'm doing is an investigative story, and I don't need to tell you who I'm doing it for. That's part of the First Amendment.
Normal investigators go.
I'm not a police investigator, so don't get that confused.
They ask for a sergeant, they ask for an officer, they ask for a...
Well, the sergeant came out to me, so I don't need to ask for one. You're here.
A sergeant came out because our officers knew you were in here in a private area.
It's not a private area. It says nothing of privacy. It's on public property, and it says police parking only. I can't be any more specific than what your sign says.
So this is an authorized...
It doesn't say authorized personnel only.
Okay, I'm telling you that...
It doesn't matter what you say, though, officer. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't interpret the law. You don't create. No, but you don't create the law. If the sign says 55 miles an hour, and I come to you and I say, well, you know, it says in the 50s, so I was going 59, and you pull me over, am I wrong or am I right? It's a very specific sign, right? And it says speed limit, 55 miles an hour. This says police parking only. I can't go drive my car back here and park. I can park in the visitor parking, right? There's visitor parking for those specific things right there, right?
There's also visitor parking here.
Correct. And then that says police vehicles only. So you're telling me I can go over here, but that says police vehicles only as well. So where can I go then? I mean, because that sign to you means I can't be that way. That's what you're saying.
You're obviously here to pick a fight.
No. You came out to pick a fight instead of having a discussion with me. And that was your mistake. Because I just did a video on Edina Police Department. Very professional. Same sign, same everything. Very professional. We had a great conversation. I actually asked for the sergeant to do an interview with him. I don't care. They still have the same sign.
You didn't ask for an interview. You came out.
I didn't get a chance to ask you for an interview because what you came out is you told me the first thing you open up with is you're in a secure area.
So what more do you want to film?
I want to finish going through these vehicles here and filming them. Where did the other guy go?
He's going to go take care of some other business.
Okay. Do you have a business card on you?
All set?
Do you have a business card on you?
Yeah. You
Okay.
all set?
Do you have I'm going to ask questions now. Do you have an ID on you as well, a police ID?
I do.
Okay. Can I see that as well? By the way, I'm going to say this too. You are very cordial.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I'm not going to bash the guy, but I don't like to be intimidated. I don't need to hold it. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Thank you for showing up.
You bet. So so as long as your business is done, we'll be done, and we can move on from there.
The officers tried to stop the man from filming in the police parking lot, claiming it was a secure area. However, the only sign in the lot read, "Police vehicles only." It did not say, "restricted area," "authorized personnel only," or "no public access," even though the lot remained public property. The officer interpreted the sign more broadly than its actual wording and demanded identification without clearly explaining the legal basis for detaining him. In the end, the department acknowledged that it would review and update its signage while providing additional guidance to officers to help prevent similar disputes in the future. If you enjoyed this video, leave a 5 in the comments.
How
you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
Mind if I word?
No, that's all right.
You're not telling me nothing. I told talk.
I know, but I don't need to talk. I know I'm not in trouble. If anybody would be in trouble, he would.
What?
But I'm not going to press any charges on him.
What did he do?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to do anything. It's all right. All I've been doing is recording.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, nobody logged on sidewalk.
Yeah.
Can I get your name, sir?
Nope. Let me look at this 25A. Can I get your name and badge number though?
Yeah, Officer Rick Peters, map number 1613.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys started giving out your name and badge numbers again.
Why's that?
Well, transparency, so we can know who you are. I mean, you're a public servant, and you have to identify yourself, especially when you talk to me, I'm just somebody out here who hasn't broken a law. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Were people not giving out their names and badge numbers?
Huh?
Were people not giving out their names and badge numbers to you?
Yeah.
What was that?
The chief, after the whole Jalen Walker thing and the death threats on the officers, the chief made it a supposed rule that Akron police officers did not have to give out their names and badge numbers. They stopped wearing name badges, and they wouldn't give out numbers.
Yeah, we were just.
So the only identifying thing I could do was look at a car and tell what time it was, just if I have an incident.
I was under the impression that we were still supposed to give out badge numbers, just not our names.
I have plenty of video of them telling me no, I don't have to give it. So yeah.
Just getting video footage.
Yeah, I've been all up and down Main Street so far tonight. It's a beautiful day, 70 degrees. You know, why not come out and see what people are doing and see if they're enjoying life, having a good time, especially with this being the first nice day. Yeah. And it makes it good for recording too, when all that light that I had earlier. So.
Okay, sir, obviously I explained to them you're allowed to be on the sidewalk if it's your right, but they don't want you inside of their restaurant. Okay?
Prices are too high. I'd never go in there.
Okay, that's fine. Real quick, since we are banning you from the restaurant, we need to get your info. What's your first name, sir?
No,
Yes, we need
I never went into there.
Well, we are banning you from that place. We need to be able to document.
I never went in there, so I can't be banned from there. I was never on their property.
They want us to let you know that you're not allowed to back in there, but we have to add our call.
You've let me know. You've let me know. It's documented. Have a good day.
Sir, I need your name. You're not allowed to walk away.
Oh, am I being detained?
At this point, yeah, because we do need your name.
For what?
Your name, yes.
Again, we have to ban you from the property. In order to do that,
Okay,
we need your
well,
information.
I'll be showing his video. That's for sure. Him getting in my face, threatening me. So,
Again, sir, we need your information.
what's going on?
How you doing, sir?
So you need my name because I didn't go inside of the place.
No, because they want you banned, and we have to document.
I've never been in there. How are they banning
I didn't
me?
say you didn't. They didn't say you did either. But
Yeah.
they do. They don't want you inside their business.
So I'm banned, or am I trespassed?
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. The verbiage is
If you go-
completely
if you
different.
go
The
back in
laws
there, you're going
the
to
law
be
is under
charged.
trespass.
If you go back in there, you're going to be charged with criminal trespass. So I do need your information.
Well, I have to be given a trespass warning before I can be criminally trespassed, and I never set foot on the property.
You need to give me your information so we can document that you are not allowed in there and you're not allowed insomnia. But what's funny about that?
Oh, the tyrants that you guys are.
So I need your name again.
I kind of want to hear what the sergeant has to say first, if you don't mind. Because I feel like I've done nothing wrong. I have not entered either property. I'm not being trespassed.
You are being trespassed in that property.
How? I didn't enter their property. I never entered. How can I be trespassed? So am I getting a trespass warning? That's what I'm asking. Am I getting a trespass warning?
They just don't want you inside the building, all right?
So I'm not getting a trespass warning.
You are free to film and wander about on the sidewalk, okay?
Okay, have a good day.
Don't go in there, all right?
I won't.
The officers acknowledged that the cameraman was standing in a public area and was not violating any law. Even so, they still demanded his identity so the store could issue a trespass notice, despite the fact that he had never entered private property. Without identifying any unlawful conduct or explaining a legal basis for requiring identification, that demand went beyond what the law permits. The right to record in public cannot be narrowed simply because someone feels uncomfortable or questions the photographer's motives.
How you doing? I'm all right. I'm glad you guys parked on the side there, man. That's good. Appreciate that. Safety, you know what I mean? You should have seen a couple of people came over here that were parked like literally facing this direction right where you're standing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, get out of the road, man.
I hear you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm Detective Horizon.
Detective?
I am.
What are you doing out here with me?
Well, see, we're short staffed, so, you know,
Okay.
I'm helping out patrol.
Okay. All right. Hope you don't have a big backlog, man.
I can do both.
Oh, that's tough. What's your name, badge number?
I told you, Detective O'Reilly, and my badge number is 197.
All right, sorry.
Arsenal, 445.
How you doing? Have I met you before?
Yeah, last year.
Where did I meet you?
Last year, here, right? 2 years ago?
I don't think it was last year.
2 years
Wilcox, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did you have the blue mask on?
Yeah.
That was you?
Yeah.
Did you throw that thing away? I hope so.
I don't know. We don't wear them now because we don't need to wear
Oh,
masks.
jeez. Yeah, Wilcox closed, so I'm like, what the hell?
Well, they're just doing work.
They're doing a ton of work.
Really?
Yeah, it's still open.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Yeah, it just looks like they're being like demolished. You know what I mean?
Well, they're expanding, if anything.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, security never came out. I'm assuming. I just want to let you know, you guys are being respectful and professional, so I'm going to give you the same. You know how it is, right?
Oh, man.
So this, I'm assuming, is a property line. I'm not going to go any further.
That's not the property line.
Well, I'm assuming it is.
So the property line is they own from their building opposite all the way up to the edge of the pavement.
Yeah, right here.
So, but right. So you're on the grass.
Okay.
Mind just moving
Which
those
is-
stairs?
Oh, dude, I can't go on the street, man. Come on, don't pull that.
Just on that side.
That's the same thing. It's no different.
Yeah, but
It's
they're-
no
they're not-
different.
But they're not calling and complaining.
This is a public street, man.
Yeah, but this is private property.
There has to be an easement to walk, dude. 3 feet. At least 3
Yeah,
feet.
but
Come
you're-
on.
You're on the grass.
Okay, because I'm not going to stand in the road. Are we really going to go down this road, really? Seriously? Seriously, dude? Because you know how this goes, dude. You want to cite me for being pedestrian in the roadway trespassing? Go ahead. But I am not moving from this spot unless you make me. I'm not going to go on the property. That's all you need to know. That's all they need to know.
That's not property.
This is a public street, dude. I'm not going to stand. You want me to stand in the street? Seriously? Is this what you want me to do?
Did I say for you to stand in this?
Then stop telling me not to. I'm trying to be safe here with the vehicles coming in myself.
But the thing is that this is their property.
This is not their
How do
property.
you know that?
Dude, I'm not on their property. This is Wilcox. Okay, that's their property over there behind that fence.
They own all the way up to the edge of the road.
Well, they can't own the street, dude. I'm sorry. People have to walk.
I didn't say the road.
People have to walk. You're telling me to go over there, which is no different.
I didn't tell you that they own the road. I never said that. Did
You
I?
said up to the street, right?
Up to
Okay.
the street.
I am standing literally at the curb road. Okay? Who gives a if I'm over here? Seriously? They do? Did they call?
Yeah.
Wilcox called.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm not going on the property. I'm not going into the property. And that's all that really matters.
What the real matters is, though, is again, I'm trying to talk civil with you.
No, you're not, dude. You're telling me either go across the street or you're telling me to stand in the road. Helping me out, huh? Okay. How are you going to help me out?
Because they want to trespass you.
Trespass me. I don't give a shit. I don't want to go on the property.
You are on the property.
I'm not on their property, dude. Then put the cuffs on or off, dude. I'm done with
All right,
you.
so then I'll write a trespass notice for you then.
Go ahead. Write it. I'm not giving you my ID. Off.
Well, I don't really care.
Okay. I don't give a shit either.
We'll give you the trespass
Go
notice,
ahead.
And you'll have to get off their property.
I'm not on their property. You already gave me the warning not to go on the property, and I'm not on the property. Here, you know what? If I get hit by a car, I'm going after your pension. No, it's all right. I'll stand right here. I will stand right here. I will stand right here. But what I'm not doing is going over there.
You're recording this, right?
I'm not going. Are you recording?
I am not.
Where's your body cams?
You don't have
Oh, go figure, huh?
No, you're recording this, so I'm telling you not to stand in the road. So now that's on record.
Okay, so now I can't stand in the road and I can't stand it. Dude, off. Off, dude.
Why are you getting?
Off, dude. Dude, just go. Just
So
go.
we'll go right to the trespass.
Go ahead, write it. Go ahead, write it, you piece of. Absolutely nowhere to walk. Nowhere to walk. Public easement, dude. Right there. Look at defective. I got a question, bud. I got a question. And I'm only coming over here to ask you a legal question. Is this public property? It is? Even better. Even better. Even better. Thank you. Because I can get closer. Whoever I want. So this is all public too, huh? That's good to know. I had a feeling it was, but I didn't want to push the limits, you know? You know I try not to push the limit with the legalities of the trespassing, right? You know that I don't try to trespass, right?
Well, no, I hear you.
That is my goal,
But why
to
do-
not
Why
trespass.
do you have to go from a 0 to 100?
Because you were telling me
I'm trying
to
to
something
talk
that I
to you
don't have to legally do.
I'm
That's
talking to you
why.
Civilly.
Dude, there's no sidewalk over there. There's a public easement 3 feet to walk for pedestrians. If there was a sidewalk on that side and I was on this side, then yes, you're
There is
correct.
one there, isn't there?
There is no sidewalk on
Oh,
that
right there,
side.
No.
So I have to walk. Pedestrians have to walk. You don't have to write me a trespass. You already gave me my warning. That's all you need. You don't have to give me a piece of paper. I'm not taking the piece of paper.
I didn't say you don't have to take it.
I know I don't, but just give me my warning and just go about your day. That's it. And if I go on the property after this warning, which is all recorded, then I'll be arrested, correct? Is that how that goes?
Yep.
Thank you.
Sure does.
So that's it, man. There's nothing else to do here. There's nothing left for you guys to do. That's it. So now that I know this is all public, I will say, actually, their property line, I think, is right there. Usually it's a utility pole. That's what I go by. Past the utility poles, gas lines, fire hydrants, stop signs, stuff like that. That's usually private property to me.
This is public here. So.
You know? But we all set here?
I don't see any issues being over here.
Dude, I'm even closer to the businesses that are like ripping about me being out here.
I know they called too.
I know they did. I know, but nobody even came out. You know, there's a.
Just call us.
You know why I'm even out here? And you may even want to look into this. I was told that there's a lot of illegal immigrants working out of this facility.
Oh, Subcom?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
why I'm out here.
Yeah. I mean,
So
for ICE, that would
contact them
Well,
because I have been told by a couple sources,
Yeah.
okay, that there's a lot of illegal immigrants working out of this facility that are not supposed to be here. So I know that's above your pay grade. I get it, but that's maybe you want to look into it with somebody else, a higher rank.
Still out, no checks.
What are you doing, man? You looking at my channel? You watching my YouTube?
Yeah.
Have you?
I have.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Okay. All I gotta say, all you gotta do, and I think you know, just tell the reporting parties, okay, either by telephone or in person. We gave him a warning about not going on the property. He knows where the lines are. He's not gonna be crossing them if he does call us back. He's allowed to record. It's very basic.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to, that's why we went there first. We're trying to figure out where the line is. So they called the higher ups here
Yeah.
to tell us, and they're like,
They
we
don't
went to the
know.
road. So
Yeah, up to the
we're just
road.
trying to- yeah,
But
we're
I
just
can't
trying to
stand in the
figure out-
road and I can't stand on the grass. I mean,
I don't want you getting smoked.
dude, I don't either. What are you on the phone with the chief for, man? What are you on the phone with the chief for? Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
I'm not talking to him.
Oh. What are you looking into? I'm just curious.
So it's confirmed that this road's public or private. That's all.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't know, then
Well,
I'm just saying.
no, because it's new.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if they have to maintain it
Well, see
for
that?
a year, or and then it turns over to the town, or is it watch yourself?
Yeah, yeah, I
Is
see
there is it strictly just the town now?
So those fall, I think, under private ways,
oh, correct.
right?
Right.
So a private way under how I interpret private ways.
Stand by a second. I apologize.
No, God.
Oh, he's texting me back.
Texting you.
Yeah, man, we just want to do our research, so we're not giving you bad advice or bad.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like if it's private property or whatever, but so.
Yeah. I don't want you to stay here and then find out that tell you can be here and then find out it's private property.
Well, if it's private property, again, I have to be warned to get off the property,
Yeah, exactly.
but it has to be knowingly too.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Knowingly trespassing. You know what I mean?
Oh, correct.
But so a private way, right? So I get how private ways work, and I do challenge those quite a bit. If it is a private way, then yes, you're right. They have to maintain the road, plow, signs, and everything else. But it doesn't mean that it still has public access.
Oh, correct. Yeah. No, right. 'Cause
So
obviously these people are public.
So even if, well, not necessarily, but what I'm saying though is that if this is a private way, I still have rights to walk on this property as long as I'm not standing. That's typically how
Yeah.
private ways work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then obviously you can't impede traffic.
Yeah, obviously, dude. I mean, I'm gonna pull those texts from your phone on a public record. Don't delete them, please. I'm warning you now. Just don't delete them because I am gonna pull the public records on it.
Not my private phone.
I get that. That's why I just told you that.
So you're all set.
Public?
I don't know. He didn't answer me back yet.
Okay. Well,
But we're gonna head out.
understand just so if it is private, if it is legitimately private, I am not. You don't know, and I don't know yet. Okay. But if we do come to the terms that this is private property, literally private property, you just give me my warning. Just tell me, look,
Yeah.
and then if I come back, it's knowingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all.
Yeah.
But like I said, my intention is not to go on any of these private properties.
No, I know you
So
don't.
just,
Alright, see ya.
Is that the chief?
No.
Oh.
So that's the head of security.
Okay.
So
For
he said,
who?
For Wilcox.
Okay.
So he said this is private, but where he said where you were standing before, they're okay with that, as long as you're not up against the fence.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm
So-
not trying to go up.
so he
Okay.
says you're
So
good.
this is private property right
Yeah,
now.
he said they haven't turned it over to the town yet.
But so it's not considered a
I'm not sure. He
right
just-
away.
he just said this is Wilcox's property,
Well,
and it
the
hasn't
street.
been turned over. Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, they built this road.
Yeah,
so
well,
they could
that's a
access the
thing
security.
with so that's the thing with public right of ways and private drives and private ways is that they have to build the road, maintain the road, but it's still public access. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, I
you're good right
yeah,
there.
I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter. I want to stay over there anyway. I didn't want to come any closer.
Yeah.
So I'll stay over there and then I'll look at the GIS and surveys and
Shake
stuff.
hands?
Yeah, I'll shake your hand.
All right.
Yeah,
No, I
so
appreciate your
just
time.
just as long as you're not up against the fence. He
Yeah,
said, but if you're over
see,
on the corner,
but that's the thing, man, right? Why don't you find that out first? And
he
then
just got here.
just now.
Well,
He
no,
just
we-
got
But
here.
now, all of a sudden, look,
No.
let me just explain something.
Sure.
I was over there, okay? I wasn't in the street and I wasn't on the property.
But we were told originally from security
Yeah.
that called us that you were on, and he checked with somebody
Okay.
in the VP or CEO that they own up to the road and on that grass.
So you could have made a
So
very
that's why we
valuable
came here.
mistake.
No.
Yeah, you
Because
could
we
have.
Based off what they told us.
Well, if you told me to get off the property and I stayed there, you could have possibly arrested me for
I
trespassing.
wasn't gonna arrest you for trespassing.
I'm just saying it can go that route sometimes. And what I'm saying is dangerous grounds to play on.
I don't want to arrest you. I want to try to help you as much
Well,
as
you
I
shouldn't arrest somebody who's not breaking the law. So yeah, you're right. I mean,
So he just got here. He's the head of security.
Okay.
He said he's save everybody the headache.
Yeah.
He's totally fine with you being right on the corner,
Yeah.
just not up against the fence. So
I'm
you're
not
totally,
trying to go against
Yeah,
the fence.
so that's what I told him.
I see
Like,
the
you're
signs
not-
anyway on the
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
fences, but
Yeah.
look,
I
I'm
told
not
you
going to
not
push the issue, but I'm pretty sure that beyond that fence is their property as well, not over it.
Yeah, just not up against the fence.
So legally, if I wanted to, I can go up against the fence, but I'm not going to because I have nothing to do with Wilcox right now.
Yeah.
They've already been schooled on this, and obviously, chief, the guy already came out and he knows what's going on. So
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about them at this point.
man. All right.
All right,
Say done.
all set.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
Seeing you
so,
again, bud.
yeah, you too,
Nice
man.
to meet you. I've never had the pleasure of talking to you.
Newington, New Hampshire. Officers threatened to issue an unlawful trespass warning while disputing the boundary between a public right-of-way and private property with a man recording in public. In the end, the officer acknowledged that he had the right to stand in the public area and continue filming. There was no arrest, no criminal citation, and no trespassing charge. Constitutional protections exist to ensure the public can observe and document government activity within the bounds of the law, regardless of disputes over property boundaries. We created this video for educational purposes, with the goal of helping viewers understand their rights and remain calm, not to encourage confrontation of any kind.
I told you can't be in this area. You can step out here. We'll talk to you. There's public areas.
I don't want to.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
For being pedestrian in the roadway, trespassing, go ahead, but I am not moving from this spot.
Last but certainly not least, we extend our heartfelt thanks to the behind-the-scenes team who spent months making these videos possible.